Okay, there we are. Avatar
मेहर
Meher Baba
बाबा
ki
की
jai.
जय।
Avatar
तार
Meher
मेहर
Baba ki
बाबा की
jai.
जय।
Avatar
तार
Meher Baba
मेहर
ki
बाबा की
jai.
जय।
Jai Baba. Over to you, Pratap ji.
Jai Baba to all of you. Now, I have been told about this Sachidanand, Paramanand, and to express myself on what I understand by that. And just let me be very clear that this is according to my understanding. So that is what I understand from all these things. Now, the first word, Sachidanand, in itself is a unit of three words, three distinct words. That is Sat, Chit, Anand. Now here, many people have a understanding that Sat means truth, but that here that Sat means existence. Sat means existence. This existence we find Baba referred to in some other message also, as I would recall that Baba has given 7 realities. Baba had given 7 realities, and in that 7 realities, from down towards up, existence is the first one, love is second one, sacrifice third one, renunciation is the fourth one, then knowledge, then control, and ultimately surrender. I was just wondering that existence seemed to me a misplaced word, because it doesn't match with other words. Love, sacrifice, renunciation, knowledge, control, surrender. Exists what is meant by such existence. So Baba has given explanation about that. These are the 7 realities Baba has given. The real existence, the real love, the real sacrifice, real renunciation, real knowledge, real control, and real surrender. Now, Baba has defined every word, but as regards existence, Baba has stated the only real existence is the one, that of God, who is the indweller of every finite being. This is the meaning Baba has given of existence. So, in this Satchidanand, the first word Sat is means existence. The second word Chit is consciousness, not knowledge. It is consciousness. And the third one is Anand, that is bliss. What I feel and understand that this bliss is a very much spiritual word. It is not usual joy or happiness. Joy and happiness are more attached to the worldly life, whereas bliss is much attached to the spiritual life. That's what I feel. Now, when we try to understand this is the first unit I explained, that Sachidanand means Satchitanand means existence, consciousness, and bliss. The next word is Paramanand. Param means extreme. Anand means bliss. So extreme bliss, the highest bliss, that is Paramanand. Now the third is a little bit confusing in the sense that it is attached to Anand. Anand is bliss. Now Sachidanand, Paramanand, this Paramanand, Anand is attached to Paramanand. Meher Baba, Vidyanand. Now, Vidya means knowledge. And this Anand is attached to that knowledge. Maybe Anand achieved from Vidya and knowledge achieved from, sorry, Anand achieved from Vidya means bliss achieved from knowledge. That is Anand. That is the Vidyanand. Now I give you some of the other examples wherein this Anand is attached. Recently I came across somebody has given seven kinds of bliss. He has given the heading seven kinds of bliss. One person by name Rishi Advani, he has given, I do not know, he has not given the source of this information, but I definitely feel that these are not given by Meher Baba. So he has given from somewhere, he has given the seven types of bliss, seven kinds of bliss. The first one is Vishwanand. That is the Anand or the bliss which is experienced by fish up to human being. That is what he says. That is what he has stated. Vishwanand means from fish to human being, the Anand or the joy which is experienced is that Vishwanand. Second one is Chidanand. This is confined to human beings only. This Anand, Chit Anand is always enjoyed by the human beings. Third one is Yoganand. Yogis in the trance state or meditation, they enjoy this Ananda, this happiness or this bliss. Then Premanand, bliss on the way of perfection. That's what he says, the bliss on the way of perfection. And the fifth one is Atmanand. Atmanand is a glimpse of, when one sees the glimpse of light of the Almighty, he gets that Anand, he gets that happiness, or he gets that bliss. He has referred to the fifth plane persons who get this sort of a bliss. The next is Purnanand. This Purnanand, what he says is that a person sees God at all times and all places. Person who sees God at all times and all places, he enjoys the Purnanand. And last is Brahmanand, who have achieved spiritual perfection. These are the seven kinds of bliss. Now, what I understand that there is another word, Vivekanand, very famous word. Vivekanand. Vivek means discrimination, judgment, prudence. That is meaning of Vivek. Now, when it is Vivek is attached to Anand or the bliss, it makes no sense really. Somehow, that word bliss is attached to Vivek or Vivekanand, and the word formed is Vivekanand. So we can draw a meaning that Anand or the bliss which is attached to Vivek, or the description or the quality of discrimination, judgment, prudence, that is Vivekanand. And the last one which I have come across is Achyutanand. Achyut means fixed, imperishable, permanent, immortal, eternal. These are the meaning of Achyut. Achyut. Achyutanand means that Anand that bliss which is attached to Achyut, that is Achyutanand. Now coming to the words that Meher Baba had given to Bhau Kalchuri when he was traveling to northern India. Sachidanand Paramanand Meher Baba Vidyanand. Firstly, the unit of Satchitanand, which I have explained, existence, consciousness, and bliss. Then Paramanand is Param Anand, highest type of bliss. And the third one is Meher Baba Vidyanand. All these attributes are attached to Meher Baba ultimately. Vidyanand bliss, Anand achieved through Vidya or through knowledge. That is Vidyanand. This is all about that the verse that Sachidanand Paramanand Meher Baba Vidyanand. We cannot isolate the attributes. We cannot isolate. These are all contained in Meher Baba. These are all contained in Meher Baba. And as regards the bliss, I in the beginning I said that the word bliss is more spiritual than the words joy and happiness. Joy and happiness, to my mind, they are derived from worldly life, whereas bliss is achieved through spiritual life. That bliss is spontaneous. It comes from within, whereas joy and happiness we derive from different sides. If we see the sunset, we see the sky in a very beautiful form. We see ocean. That's very beautiful. That brings joy in our hearts. That creates joy in our hearts. So all these material things, when we see and we get that joy and we get happiness, that is in the material life, whereas bliss is confined to spiritual life. That is what my feeling is. And this is what I understand from this Sachidanand, Paramanand, Meher Baba, Vidyanand.
Thank you, Pratapji. That's good.
Besides this, now, besides this, I was just wondering about this word consciousness. Consciousness is not derived. Consciousness is from within. Whereas if we put knowledge there, it will give a different meaning. Consciousness is Chetna. In Marathi or Hindi, it is called Chetna. And that Chetna is from within. Chaitanya means the one who has achieved the Chetna. Now, this Chetna, in the case of this evolution theory, it goes on increasing from animal, birds, animals, and in the human form, it is fully developed. That is Chetana. But then this consciousness is more highest type of Chetana. And that is only with the avatar. That is only with the avatar. The full consciousness is only with the avatar. not even in the lower forms of saintly personalities. I will give you some of the examples when I was just, there was one person by name Swarupanand. I had discussed about that Swarupanand. Swarup means your own form. Swarupanand. There was one person by name Swarupanand, saintly person in Maharashtra. And a couple of Baba lovers, they used to visit that person at times. And somehow, whenever Baba lovers visit him, he will give a special treatment to Baba lovers. And in one of his books, he has written that we have contact with Meher Baba on different plane, on different level. And he has further stated that we receive instructions from Meher Baba. That is Swarupanand. He is a saintly personality. He is no more now, but he was saintly personality in Maharashtra. And a couple of Baba people used to visit him at times. And he had said, in one of his books, he has said that I am connected with Meher Baba on a different level. And I receive instruction from him. This is one thing. Another thing, you must have heard about Nityanand. Nityanand was also a person, spiritual person. He was on the outskirts of Mumbai, far away from Mumbai, not very much, not very far away, not very, near or not very far away. But then he was very famous person, Nityanand. One of Baba lovers, a very strong Baba lover, I will give you his name is Mr. Lakshmikant Thade, who had been the eldest one from the Thade family. And he was very active in Pune in the early days, very active person in Baba programs. Now he was officer, and at times he had to go to that Nityanand along with the ministers. And he felt that he was put into a very awkward position because being a Baba lover, he was compelled to go along with these ministers. Once he asked Baba, because of my duty, I have to accompany the ministers and go to that Swami Nityanand. And Baba had told him that whenever you happen to visit, just take my name. Don't worry, take my name. So this is all about these queries which we had in our mind. Whatever information I could collect, I have put before you. Now you can, if you have any other thoughts about this, you can have your own thinking. But whatever I have collected is this much.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Pratapji. Because people were wondering, because there are several meanings people come across.
Yes.
Yes. And so that was a thought. Thank you for sharing your. Yeah.
Now, Prakashi, last time, did anybody asked me to sing that "Aap Jinke Kareeb Hote"?
Meher Kiran, I think he requested before. I also did. Last time I requested if you can share that song also. Yeah.
But they want?
Yeah. I mean, "Aap Jinke Kareeb Hote Hain" was one of the songs.
All right. But I won't explain the meaning. I need not explain, or?
And maybe if you can quickly explain the meaning, because all said and done.
All right.
There are people who probably were not part of that previous.
All right. Before I start singing this song, I intend to sing a couple of songs today. But this first, I will sing this one. Now, I have some of the very beautiful compositions by Jigar, by Seema, and by other shires. But they are very long poetry, long prose, very meaningful, very meaningful. But then in that case, we will have to take only that singing and explaining the meaning. So next time, I intend to do that. Take up some beautiful composition by either by Jigar or by Siva, and then have elaborated discussion on that, explanation on that.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
I hope that people will won't mind my taking that. Now
Definitely
today,
not. Yeah.
yes, please. आप जिनके करीब होते हैं, yes.
I think Rosalie requested that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
आप जिनके करीब होते हैं वो बड़े खुश नसीब होते हैं. Fortunate are those with whom you remain nearer and closer. When this song was being, I had told earlier also that I had a liking of walking on the walking on the roads, and people in Mumbai, they used to have all old books wherein they used to carry also, they used to have also some ghazal books. And in the area of Bhaikala, this was more common in Bhaikala. So many people, poor people, they used to come with all that old books of ghazals and qawwali, and I would just go through it. So this was when I was wandering there. I found one person sitting there, and I was just going through these books. One ghazal book only. This was the ghazal which I liked the most, and I purchased that book. And the ghazal thereafter, when Baba was in Guru Prasad, I sang. The tune was set by me also. The first line was when sung before Baba. Baba emphasized the word "आप जिनके करीब होते हैं." What matters most is not our being with him, his being with us. That matters most. So आप जिनके करीब होते हैं वो बड़े खुश नसीब होते हैं. They are very, very lucky people, fortunate people indeed. नेक्स्ट स्टैंजा, जब तबीयत किसी पे आती है मौत के दिन करीब होते हैं. When you begin to like someone, rest assured that the death is closing on you. If you like someone, why it is said so? When we love someone, we take a path of love. Why we face death? Because in fact we die for the worldly life. from the point of worldly life, we die. If we take the examples of all the great saintly personalities like Mira, like Kabir, like Tukaram, like Dhaneshwar, they're from the worldly point of view, their life was, in fact, ruined, I would say, because they had taken the path of love. And at one place, what Mira says, but what happens is that until you keep on experiencing that state of destruction or ruination, till that time you enjoy. Oh, very nice. And when you experience this sort of a hardship in the matter of living, then you realize how difficult the path is. In one of the verses, Mira has said, Saint Mira has said, जो मैं जानती कि प्रीत किए दुख होए, गर मैं जानती कि प्रीत किए दुख होए, नगर ढिंडोरा पीटती कि पीत करे ना कोई. Had I known that the path of life brings so many of sufferings for me, I would have taken a drum, go into the open bazaar and shouted out to the people, never take up the path of love because it is full of agony. So this is मौत के दिन करीब आते हैं. जब तबीयत किसी पे आती है, मौत के दिन करीब आते हैं. मुझसे न मिलना न आपका मिलना, आप किसको नसीब होती है. My meeting you is not same as my getting you. Only I meet you, that doesn't mean that I have achieved you. It is a rare fortune to find you. It is a rare fortune to achieve. It is a rare fortune to get you. मुझसे मिलना न आपका मिलना, आप किसको नसीब होते हैं.
Is Pratap
Next.
technically what's happening? Jai Baba. Oh.
Is there any?
Ralph, no, 1 second. Ralph, did you have any? Were you saying something?
Who?
Go ahead, Pratapji. No.
All right. So next stanza is जुल्म सहकर जो उफ नहीं करते, उनके दिल भी अजीब होते हैं. Strange are their hearts who suffer everything silently in love and never utter a complaining sigh despite undergoing hardships. That is जुल्म सहकर जो उफ नहीं करती. One has to bear all that suffering very silently without uttering a word of complaint. And last stanza is इश्क में और कुछ नहीं मिलता, सैकड़ों गम नसीब होते हैं. In love, one gets nothing but hundreds of sufferings. This is the whole ghazal which I will be singing before you.
Pratap is talking, but I don't. What my speaker? Baba.
Something wants to say?
Not sure. Let me check. Ralph, you are saying something.
I'm sorry, my speaker was turned off. I thought everybody was observing silence.
No.
I didn't know. Speaker is turned off.
It's all right. So let's listen to Pratapji share the song now. Thank you. Thank you.
What
Jai
is
Baba,
it?
go ahead, Pratapji. There was a
Uh,
Ralph's speaker was muted, so he thought everybody is maintaining silence.
आप जिनके करीब होते हैं, 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 वो बड़े खुश नसीब होते हैं, वो बड़े खुश नसीब होते हैं, वो बड़े खुश नसीब होते हैं। जब तबीयत किसी पे आती है, जब तबीयत किसी पे आती है, मौत के दिन करीब होते हैं, मौत के दिन करीब होते हैं। मुझसे मिलना ना आपका मिलना, मुझसे मिलना ना आपका मिलना, आप किसको नसीब होते हैं, आप किसके नसीब होते हैं। जुल्म सह कर जुल्म सह कर जो उफ नहीं करते, जुल्म सह कर जो उफ नहीं करते, उनके दिल भी अजीब होते हैं, उनके दिल भी अजीब होते हैं। इश्क में और कुछ नहीं मिलता, इश्क में और कुछ नहीं मिलता, इश्क में और कुछ नहीं मिलता, सैकड़ों नसीब होते हैं, सैकड़ों नसीब होते हैं, आप जिनके करीब होते हैं, वो बड़े खुश नसीब होते हैं।
Jai Baba. Thank you, Pratapji. That's a beauty. Yeah, lovely. So Rosalie must be happy because she was asking for it also.
Yes.
Yeah, they're very happy to hear it.
Yeah. So,
One more ghazal I will sing because till we have, how much time we have?
eh,
20 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to sing one song, not the ghazal. The song, the opening lines are from some other composition. The words are, हो तुम्हारी आसना, हर आस फल पाई तो क्या, हो तुम्हारी आसना, हर आस फल पाई तो क्या, जो न भीगे तेरे कारण, हर आंख भर आई तो क्या. It's a beautiful composition, beautiful meaning. What is said here is, if I do not aspire for you, then what is the use of my having all the other aspirations? I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. I want a good job, I want plenty of money, I want a good wife, I want good children. All that worldly things. If I hope only for that, and I do not hope for you, if my focus of my hopes is not on you, then what is the use of my hoping for all these worldly things? They are meaningless for me. Ho tumhari asna hal aas fal paidi. Even if my hopes are fulfilled, all the hopes are fulfilled. I want plenty of money. Yes, I get plenty of money. I want good position. Yes, I get good position. I want reputation. I get reputation. I get children. I get children. All my hopes are fulfilled. But if I don't have one hope that is for you, then all these other hopes getting fulfilled is no meaning. It is futile. हो तुम्हारी आसना हर आस सफल पाई थी पाया, जो न भीगे तेरे कारण, हर आंख भरी आई थी तो क्या. That eyes which drop tears, if that tears are not for you, then what is the use of my eyes shedding tears? In other words, if at all I have to shed tears, it is for you and you only. That is God, that is Meher Baba. हो तुम्हारी आसना हर आस फल पाई तो क्या, जो न भीगे तेरे कारण, हर आंख भर आई थी क्या. हो लगन ना मेहर तेरी. If I don't have love for you, Meher Baba, सृष्टि भी भाई तो क्या. Even I get the whole world, what is the use of that, getting the world, if my one desire to get you, to 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 get, to possess you, if that is not fulfilled, what is my getting all, even I will get the whole world, what is the use of that? जो लगन ना मेहर तेरी, सृष्टि भी भाई तो क्या. I like, if I don't like my taking your name or my focus on you, if I don't like that, then what is the use of my liking the whole worldly things? They are meaningless. The last, thereafter, the verse is, जो मिली ना शरण तेरे, तीनों लोक भाई ते क्या. One who has not come and come in surrenders at your feet, even he gets all the three words, the heaven, this world and the down below, all the three words, even he gets. What is the use of that? जो न भी, अपना ही न होना अपना और अपना ही किया. जो जो लगना मेहर तेरी, सृष्टि भी भाई तो क्या. मीरा चाहे चरण तेरे, जगत ने ठुकराई तो क्या. मीरा only wants your feet. She wants your feet. Even if the whole world kicks her, she doesn't mind. What she wants is to come at your feet. This is a beautiful beginning of that one. Then the song is, तेरे आलिंगन में प्रभु जो भी आ गया है, उसका तमाम काम क्यों ही बन गया है. One who has come in your embrace, the account his life is settled there and there itself. One who has come and rested in your embrace, the account his life is settled once for all. मेरी तरफ जब कि तूने बाहें फैलाई, दुनिया की कोई चीज मन को नहीं भाई. ऐसे हो किस्मत पे मेरी, मुझे नाज हो गया है, मेरे भी नसीब का हिसाब हो गया है. When you stretch your hands towards me, I stopped liking anything else. I discarded all the other things. When you have stretched your hand towards me, I didn't like any other attachments. And since you have taken me close, then my fate is decided. Once you accepted me, my fate is decided one for all. Then the next stanza is, sorry for a
छब्बीस है 26.
तेरे आलिंगन में ये.
नहीं नहीं, जब जब तेरे 26 है बैठ ते पाहिजे.
While reading, while singing, it comes, but then तुझ पे जो भी जिंदगी की बाजी लुटाए, one who sacrifices love for your sake, तू भी उसे हाथ दरे साथ में चलाई. You take him through life, holding his hand. Sorry. मेरी तरफ जबकि तूने बाहें फैलाई, दुनिया की कोई चीज मन को नहीं भाई. ऐसे हो किस्मत पे मुझे नाज हो गया है, मेरे भी नसीब का हिसाब. दिस आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड. जिस किसको मिला तेरी बाहों का सहारा, one who has received the support of your arms, जिंदगी में उसने कोई दाव नहीं हारा. He has never lost any battle in his life. Once he got support of your arms, then he has never lost any battle in his whole life. जब किसी पे तुमको प्रभु प्यार आ गया है, whenever you start loving someone like me, उसका तभी से बेड़ा पार हो गया है. His whole life, course of life is settled by you. Is once for all, it is settled by you. Next stanza, तुझ पे जो भी जिंदगी की बाजी लगाए, all those people who sacrifice their lives, who put at stake their lives, तुझ पे जो भी जिंदगी की बाजी लगाए, their life is, they are putting their life at stake. तू भी उसे हाथ तेरे साथ में चलाए. Such people, such lovers, you hold their hands and take them through their lives. जब कोई फिसलन पे मेरा पाव अड़ गया है, whenever the path is slippery, I am about to fall down, you lift me up. I would just recall one story which I read about Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ was going perhaps through the desert along with one of his young lovers, and they were walking. The path was very hard. At one destination they reached, and the boy complained, that lover complained, that I have noticed throughout this path, at very critical times you have left me alone. He complains to Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ, why you say so? Then he points out that, see, everywhere we find the footprints of four footprints. Two are yours and two are mine. But at certain places, at very difficult times, I find only footprints of one person, that is you. That means you abandoned me in those difficult times. And Jesus says to him, my dear child, because the path was very difficult, I lifted you and held you through that difficult path. So on that basis, this is तुझने जो भी जिंदगी की बाजी लुटाए, one who takes his life for you, you hold their hands and take them through. And whenever there is a path which is slippery, you lift them up to take them through that difficult times. नेक्स्ट स्टैंजा इज, तूने मेरी जिंदगी की बागडोर संभाली. You have taken the control of my body, control of my life. तेरी ही मर्जी से मेरी जिंदगी बनी. You have formed my life according to your will. मेरे हर चलन पे तूने काबू कर लिया है. Every moment of my life, you have controlled over that. And whatever you expected me to do, I have accepted as your will and set my life according to your will. तूने मेरी जिंदगी की बागडोर संभाली, तेरी ही मर्जी से मेरी जिंदगी बना ली. मेरे हर चल पे तूने काबू कर लिया है, तेरा हर इरादा मैंने अपना कर लिया. लास्ट स्टैंजा इज, अच्छा रहूं या बुरा तुझको भा गया हूं. I may be good or I may be bad. I may be sinner. But then I have found out you. In course of life, I found out you. And when Meher Baba has accepted me as I am, then whether I am good or bad, the matter is settled there. You have accepted me. That means you have accepted me with all my good and bad. I will sing the song for you. वो तुम्हारी आसना, हर आस सद पाई तो क्या, जो न भीगे तेरे कारण, हर आंख भर आई तो क्या, हो लगन ना मेहर तेरी, सृष्टि भी भाई तो क्या, अपना ही ना होन अपना, और अपनाई तो क्या, जो मिली ना चरण तेरी, जो मिली ना चरण तेरी, तीनों लोक पाई तो क्या, मेरा चाहे चरण तेरे, जगत ने ठुकराई तो क्या, तेरे आलिंगन में प्रभु जो भी आ गया है, तेरे आलिंगन में प्रभु जो भी आ गया है, उसका तमाम काम त्यों ही बन गया है, उसका तमाम काम त्यों ही बन गया है, तेरे आलिंगन में प्रभु जो भी आ गया है, तेरे आलिंगन में प्रभु जो भी आ गया है, मेरी तरफ जब कि तूने बाहें फैलाई, मेरी तरफ जब कि तूने बाहें फैलाई, दुनिया की कोई चीज मन को नहीं भाई, दुनिया की कोई चीज मन को नहीं भाई, ऐसे हो किस्मत पे मुझे नाब्ज हो गया है। ऐसे हो किस्मत पे मुझे नाज हो गया है। मेरे भी नसीब का हिसाब हो गया है। मेरे भी नसीब का हिसाब हो गया है। तेरे आलिंगन में प्रभु जो भी आ गया है। तेरे आलिंगन पे प्रभु जो भी आ गया है। किस को मिला तेरी बाहों का सहारा। किस को मिला तेरी बाहों का सहारा। जिंदगी में उसने कोई दाव नहीं हारा। जिंदगी में उसने कोई दाव नहीं हारा। जब किसी पे तुमको प्रभु प्यार आ गया है। जब किसी पे तुमको प्रभु प्यार आ गया है। उसका तभी से बेड़ा पार हो गया है। उसका तभी से बेड़ा पार हो गया है। तेरे आलिंगन में प्रभु जो भी आ गया है। तेरे आलिंगन में प्रभु जो भी आ गया है। तुझ पे जो भी जिंदगी की बाजी लुटाए। तुझ पे जो भी जिंदगी की बाजी लुटाए। तू भी उसे हाथ धरे साथ में चलाए। तू भी उसे हाथ धरे साथ में चलाए। जब कोई फिसलन पे मेरा पाँव अड़ गया है। जब कोई फिसलन पे मेरा पाँव अड़ गया है। तभी प्रभु तूने मुझे गोद में लिया है। तभी तूने मुझे उठा लिया है। तेरे आलिंगन में प्रभु जो भी आ गया है। तेरे आलिंगन में प्रभु जो भी आ गया। तुझे तूने मेरी जिंदगी की बागडोर संभाली। तूने मेरी जिंदगी की बागडोर संभाली। अपने ही मर्जी से मेरी जिंदगी बना ली। अपने ही मर्जी से मेरी जिंदगी बना ली। मेरे हलचलन पे तूने काबू कर लिया है। मेरे हर चलन पे तूने काबू कर लिया है। तेरा हर इरादा मैंने अपना कर लिया है। तेरा हर इरादा मैंने अपना कर लिया है। तेरे आलिंगन में प्रभु जो भी आ गया है। तेरे आलिंगन में प्रभु जो भी आ गया। अच्छा रहूं या हूँ बुरा तुझको भा गया हूँ। अच्छा रहूं या हूँ बुरा तुझको भा गया हूँ। जिंदगी की दौर में मैं तुझे पा गया हूँ। जिंदगी की दौर में मैं तुझे पा गया हूँ। मेहर ने प्रताप को जब आलिंगन किया है। मेहर ने प्रताप को जब आलिंगन किया है। अच्छे बुरे का तभी से फैसला हुआ है। अच्छे बुरे का तभी से फैसला हुआ है। तेरे आलिंगन में प्रभु जो भी आ गया है। तेरे आलिंगन में प्रभु जो भी आ गया। अवतार मेहर
मेहर
बाबा
बाबा
की
की जय।
जय।
बहुत ही अच्छे गाने हैं। थैंक यू सो मच प्रताप जी,
जय बाबा।
and thanks for the sharing of the meaning of Satchitanand Paramanand Meher Baba Vijnanand. So yeah.
Any suggestion from you people?
Anybody? Any thoughts on what you want Pratapji to share in the sessions to come. If you have anything that you want him to talk about.
All right.
Ghanese humor.
Oh, that's good.
Humor.
Rosalie is loves to hear Dr. Ghani's stories,
Oh.
humorous stories, funny stories. So if you
Ah.
can also occasionally share those, it'll be it's something that Rosalie loves. Yeah.
More stories of you meeting Baba. Some of us have not heard this. Some are new here. Some are, and I love to hear that story again and again. How you first met Baba with your friend.
So your stories of meeting Baba that that you probably didn't get a chance to share, or you can share again. Yeah, we'll listen.
All right.
Again, it's
Yeah.
okay. Again, it's okay.
Meeting Baba
Yeah,
Yeah.
meeting Baba and intimate moments. Yeah.
one-on-one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also, your participation in the Pune Bhajan Mandali,
Mm.
Yes.
when Baba was still in the body, those times when you went on tour with the Bhajan Mandali, the Pune Bhajan Mandali, and performed not only in Pune, but elsewhere in India in front of Baba.
Mm. So, I mean, Alan is also asking you if you can share your experiences of going with Pune Bhajan Mandali
Sure.
and those thoughts. Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
So
Sure.
there's a lot that you can share, Pratapji.
Yes.
we just love to listen to you.
Yeah,
It can be
yes.
the same story
Yes.
again.
Yes.
Don't worry
yes.
about. I already shared this before, so I don't have to know.
All right.
I
All
like
right.
to
All
listen
right.
again.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
that is what I experienced when I second time when I visited to Myrtle Beach,
Yeah.
and I just told when I was supposed to talk something, I told this. I already told this story. One woman, she came to me and said, "Don't say that you have told it earlier. We will enjoy it anytime."
That's right. Yeah.
I had good, nice time there. And really, I'm very happy to see all these old times with my friends. All these. Yes. Very happy to see all these things. So next time.
Yeah. Thank you. So
3
we'll
times.
all, yeah, take Baba's name together, and we'll have you take rest. Avatar,
Meher
Baba
Baba
ki
ki Jai.
Avatar,
Avatar Meher Baba ki Jai. Avatar Meher Baba ki Jai.
Thank you, sir.
Jai Baba, Jai
Yeah.
Baba, Jai
Jai
Baba,
Baba.
Jai Baba.
We'll see you after 2 weeks. Jai Baba. Jai Baba. And we'll stop recording here.